Greetings. Okay, so this is a new deck that I can't wait to read with. It's called the Mystic Martian Oracle deck. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, I love it. I love the slime green colors. Like, okay. This would be so dope under like a purple light or like a black light. I just feel it. Let me see if I can. I don't know if it's gonna let me do it. Let me see. Okay. Let's set the mood right, like Justin Timberlake. Okay. Holy Spirit. Galactic family, our galactic family. What is our message? I ask for divine wisdom only. That is of our greatest and highest intentions of love and purity, peace. Do y'all come in peace? I come in peace. Okay. I'm only talking to the galactic beings, our galactic family that come from love and peace. Thank you. Love and peace. What is the message? What is the message? Yay! The Grays. Timid, misunderstood, and shy. Okay. The Palladians. Unconditional love, excitement, and laughter. Alchemy, the Philosopher's Stone, infinite destiny, and magic. Okay, so their message is quite clear. Okay, so like you may resonate with these beings, the Greys or the Palladians. I know Palladians is very popular. So are the Greys. So you guys might be a misunderstood group. You are someone that is very loving. I feel like you're someone that's very bubbly. You guys might be very tall for some of you, and then there's those of you that might be very short or petite as well. You guys have an infinite abundance. I feel like you guys have an infinite amount of knowledge and wisdom as well. It's kind of like you have the ability to tap into other worlds and you just kind of gather information, and some people just may not get it. They may not understand where it comes from, how you get it. And you guys are also going through a massive transformation, and you have the tall Grays as well. Okay, so some of you guys you're dealing with some high ranking energy, the tall whites. There's some healing that's taking place as well. Like for some of you, you may not necessarily trust easily. And for some, it might be that you are one of the people that don't really fit into society. You feel like everyone else is kind of plugged into the matrix. They're clone, you know, they're sheeple. And not to disrespect anyone, but you guys just may feel like these are energies that you just don't resonate with, or people that you don't resonate with. And a lot of people might look at you as kind of like maybe stuck up sometimes, intimidating, as the card says, like standoffish, but really you're a loving person. You're actually very sweet. You're very funny. I feel like you're very fun to be around, but I feel like you protect your energy away from people that you don't trust. You don't trust people easily, and it's for a reason. And I feel that a lot of people may not resonate with you always because your energy is, it's very expansive. It's very out there to others that are kind of capped in society or kind of capped in a certain belief system or world system. Just kind of being force-fed things and then passing it off as like, okay, that's really my beliefs, but it's really not. It's kind of, it's programming. So for you, you don't fit into that. You stand out. And I feel like you might be into magic. You might be, some of you guys might be into the occult, or you're very into the science aspect. You're a person that resonates with science, and you study the scientific proof of certain things. You might be very, very connected to the galactic beings in the universe. As you are a fragment of that, you are a a portion, a piece of that, the third eye. Yeah, you guys are very, very, very psychic and highly intelligent. Some of you guys might be geniuses, like certified geniuses. Not just saying that, like you might really be a certified genius. And you have the ability to tap into other things, into other worlds. You also can resonate with other beings from other planets and other worlds as well. So it's not just subject to this world, this planet. It's other worlds and other planets as well, which is really dope. So I'm going to look at the guidebook because I hardly do that sometimes. Let's see, number 9 is the... Okay, the tall grades. The card meaning is order, organized, rigid, uniformity, militant, obedience, intimidating, structure, and non-approachable. Which is the tall grades, actually. I'm reading the tall grades. But the short grades, it says there are many varieties of them. They originate from the Orion constellation. The short grades are largely known as hybrids, and some are cloned species that no longer have access to their soul matrix. The Alpha Draconian operate with the overseas, the genetic engineering and cloning programs. The short grays have enormous hunting wraparound dark blue eyes, which they are able to use while making contact with someone to hypnotize them into a trance. Like the tall grays, their skin color varies in tones of gray. They do not physically eat, though they do acquire nutrients from various sources by absorbing energy through their skin. They have no sex organs, no known emotions. They are purely logical and are incredibly intelligent and telepathic. It's reported that they too are dying species and they are desperate to save from extinction. Some short grays have been associated with the abduction and the contact-e phenomena, which reportedly the short grays experimentally do with mythologies. Oh my god. Which will hopefully help them access their soul matrix, thereby assist their genetic species. They are largely a slave of Severmian race that complies under Alpha Draconian rule. So yeah, you guys might feel like you're controlled, or you don't like that control. You don't like the fact that the society or this world is under this system. You don't like that. It doesn't resonate with your soul. It doesn't resonate with your being. Okay, so the tall grays. Says most agree that the tall grays come from Zeta Reticuli star system in the Orion constellation, though some have made suggestions that they may have come from the Andromedan galaxy, which is even further away. Others even speculate that they could be a future evolution of the human race returning here, or an alien race from the future that has traveled back in time. They are somewhat similar in appearance to the short gray, only much taller, and some have slightly more noticeable noses. Their tall grays are lanky with long, spindly limbs, and I've never heard of these words, so y'all have to forgive me. I'm going to learn today. Ectromorphic. Okay, ectromorphic. Thank you. Body. They can stand anywhere from 6 to 8 feet in height. Like the short grays, some have 4 fingers on each hand, others have 3. They are not overly strong and have awkward body movements. Like their cousins, they too have no reproductive organs. The tall grays have also been associated with abduction phenomena and are usually described as hostile, bitter, and cold. They also largely work under Alpha Draconian dominance and mind control. Many are now clones. Some blame the tall grays for unexplained cattle mutilation phenomena. Some tall grays are positioned in scientific MI Labs. They are telepathic, psychic, and have an intimidating presence. The tall grays operate and function in utility hive mind, Borg-like culture where individuals' thought is near non-existent. Okay, so it's like something with following, being followers, kind of following the structures of society. And again, I feel like most of you don't agree with that. You are the opposite of that. And while some of you might have given into this, but I don't feel like you don't resonate with people that fall into society rules and rulership. Okay, let's look into the Palladians. And I'm sorry for the awkward reading because like some of these words. Okay. The Palladians come from the dazzling Seven Sisters star cluster located in the eye of the Taurus Bull constellation, 44 light years away, making it one of the nearer star clusters to the Earth. The Palladians predominantly reside on the planet Era, which is similar to the Earth. Palladians are descendant genotypes from ancient Lyrians. Palladians are humanoids, and like many off-planet beings, are distant cousins to the Eterian Earthlings. They are 80 light years beyond humans. They thrive in advanced, prosperous, and extremely healthy lifestyles where all are comfortably cared for. Representational forms of money exchange are not part of their civilizations. They choose not to have massive, overcrowded cities and instead opt for smaller communities, evenly distributed, that participate in the natural ecological care of their homeland environment. Eons ago, the Palladians nearly destroyed their civilization due to ego conditioning. Prior to their fifth dimensional transition, the Arcturians, I don't know which ones those are, were their immediate mentors in overcoming their ascension obstacles. They typically stand 6 to 8 feet tall and are very similar in appearance to humans. They have Nordic-like features, fair features, and are usually light brunettes to blondes. I don't agree with this. I'm going to stop them right there. They typically live around 700 Earth years, though do not age like we do. Ancient Navajo, Cherokee, Latoka, Dakota, and Aboriginal Australians have legends of the Palladian people teaching them. See, I don't agree with some of this stuff, and some of you guys might not want to hear this, and I don't care. A lot of people in the spiritual community are racist anyway, unfortunately. And they don't like, they feel like colored people are subordinates. But no, I don't agree with this. The Palladians are not all this pale figure that everything has to be painted pale for things to be socially accepted. It's just how the media does things. If they're going to put out propaganda, they're going to present it to you in fair skin. Always. They always are going to do that. That's not true. No. There's extraterrestrials that have been sighted and people have documented what they saw, and most of them are tall and very, very dark skinned, like almost blue-black people. So I ain't trying to hear whatever. I don't know who wrote this, but they need to come correct a little bit, because yeah, no, it's the propaganda for me. It's the conditioning. It's the programming. I don't like it. All right. Number 20. The tall whites. It's unclear exactly where the tall whites originated from. Some suggest that they may be Palladian, Electra, or Lyrian lineage branch. Tall whites stand to 6 to 7 feet and are humanoid in appearance. Their thin, chalky, pale white skin makes them look almost albino. Their eyes are proportionately double the size of humans and are blue in color when young before changing to indigo and pink with age. They have a platinum white hair and are lanky and slender. They can reach the age up to 900 Earth years and are vegetarians. Like most ETs, they do not age like Earthlings do. The tall whites are very family-oriented and often bring young ones with them on short trips. They are known to be fairly protective and of their offspring. They're not emotionally demonstrative at all. In fact, They can appear to be totally emotionless. However, they are easily provoked and will swiftly retaliate with no warning. It is advised to never underestimate the abilities and speed if they are startled, and when they are in the presence of humans, always let them know where your whereabouts if you value your life. Overall, the tall whites do not trust the human species. They are, however, amazed at the humans' close connection to pets and animal kingdoms. Their mannerisms are very focused, though very thorough and deliberate. They do not multitask. They are not into small talk. The males hardly speak, though the females can make an effort and speak a little. They prefer a dry climate, and it said some are based on treaty bases in the mountains on Earth. In exchange for giving some gravity and levitation generated technology information, though they will not give light speed travel technology to humans. They are excellent warriors and have highly sophisticated technologies. Okay, let's look at this interesting card here. The Alchemy, the Philosopher's Stone. Sorry, Philosopher's Stone, number 26. Okay. The Philosopher's Stone, known as the Great Work, was the term for the ancient esoteric alchemist / scientist work. Magnus Opus literally means masterpiece, and prima materia means formless substance from the universe. In ancient alchemy was shrouded in coded double speak, which involves with psychological chemistry of turning base metals into gold, known as the elixir of life and immortality. Possibly monatomic gold, which holds interdimensional qualities. Simultaneously, the alchemists and the scientist mystics practiced it's a lot of in this. Practicized the esoteric shifting of universal ethereal essences and energy, which is hidden to non-seers. The Philosopher's Stones, the alchemy symbol of squaring the circle, is both mathematical and metaphorical. Mathematically, squaring the circle only with the straight lines and circle is impossible. Metaphorically, the squaring the circle is about the merging of spirit and matter. The largest circle symbolizes the infinite Marco universe. The triangle balancing within the circle symbolizes the ether / spiritual trinity of past, present, and future, life, death, rebirth, body, mind, soul. The material square inside the triangle symbolizes the 4 elements, 4 directions, and 4 seasons. The smaller circle inside the square symbolizes the micro-infinite void that links you back to the micro-infinite universe. So the meaning of this card is transcendental. My goodness, come on now, get it together. Time, space, infinite. Shifting perceptions, new beginnings, change, destiny, magic, ascended consciousness, cooking, chemistry, transformation, transmutation, metamorphosis. Okay, interesting. So to sum that up, for those of you that was able to sit through all of that, you guys are very highly advanced beings and souls. Now, for some of you, you don't resonate with other people so-called of the human race. You kind of find them to be untrustworthy. You don't really resonate with them. You feel like a lot of them are cloned. Therefore, you don't trust them. And I feel like a lot of you guys prefer to be on your own. You love nature. You love animals. You're very intelligent. Certain things that you resonate with, certain things that you see, other people may not see it. They may not understand it. You might try to explain certain things to people and it just goes completely over their heads. I feel like you prefer to be around other people like you, which is very slim. It might not be a lot of people like you. But when you do find people like you, you know that you will find people that are of, your home. You resonate with them. And some of you guys feel that you're not from here. You may very well know that you come from certain type of lineages and backgrounds, that go beyond the physical, the human race, if you catch my drift. Okay. So I'm going to leave it at that because, yeah, for all of y'all that's, sat through that, and this I'm gonna just say this, y'all don't have to agree. I'm always keep it 100, and I don't like how, you know, the media tries to wash everything out that is melanated. The black substance that is the creation of all things in the universe, that black matter, there's beings that come from that. So to try to wash it out and try to, you know, put a white pencil on it, try to put white ink on everything, it's not fair, and it's not just, and it's not the truth. Okay. Yeah, there are different types of species. They do come in different forms. Matter of fact, they don't really look human like. But don't try to demonize everything that comes from a black substance. I just don't get it. Like, I don't get it, and I don't like it. But if you like do research and stuff, you'll find where people talk about black extraterrestrials. And when we like see certain things, they'll put it out in the media and they'll show you certain things, but it's not always what it appears. It's a lot of manipulating things. And then you have people passing off these certain Aryan like race of people because it fits into what the media says is beautiful. And that's where another thing comes in. Your God, your Jesuses, your archangels, they want to paint everything pale. And that's an issue because it's a support. It creates this inferiority complex that this everything that comes in the universe looks like this. So therefore, anything that is not of this, it's evil, it's ugly, and I do not like that at all because that is not the truth. There's a lot of things being hidden, and I'm gonna speak on it. Like, we ain't doing that. We ain't gonna play the galactic beings like that. We ain't gonna do that. We're just not gonna do it. We're not. Okay. So much love to you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. Be blessed, be safe, and until the next reading, peace.